my goodness! Yeah! Holy sh!
Into that, and all of a sudden I start doing a little more investigation, and hi! And yeah, it was a struggle.
We're going to the swap meet. Here's our crew. We had a fourth, but he bitched out on us.
Yeah,
we're not going to name names, but his name might be Troy.
Name dropping or anything, but
It is Saturday morning. Swap meet's tomorrow morning. They were calling for rain, but from what we've been able to ascertain, there's your big word of the video, ascertain. Has nothing to do with butt cheeks either.
oh,
But there's, from what the research these guys have done, the rain will quit in the morning before the swap meet starts. So there, Troy.
haha!
He was all, I don't want to go, it's gonna rain.
This is a terrible idea.
Well, shall we roll?
We shall. Let's get out of here.
Right now we are heading to Ottumwa, Iowa, where there is a gun show. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what car guy doesn't like guns too. Anything in particular we're looking for today, guys?
No,
More shotguns.
maybe a 44 11 rack shape.
Okay, and I'm always looking for Marlins. Well, we spent an hour here at the gun show. It's been a couple years since I've been to this one, and I remember it being bigger. Not that it was really a disappointment by any means. Obviously for Aaron, he bought 2 double-barrel shotguns here. Let's see them. Right out the gate, he's going to be the big spender.
Yeah. This one, this is going to be a wall hanger.
Yeah.
It's just,
Old Damascus barrel. They're unsafe to shoot with modern ammo.
yeah. But Piper says April 23rd, 1881. So.
And we were all kind of drooling over this one. But
Yeah, this one was really cool. This is it's a Husqvarna. It's not like your basic. It's got the
it swings out like a full 90 degrees, doesn't it?
to break the barrel. And
Yeah, if I'd have been interested in it if we weren't already got a swap meet to go to.
yeah,
I would be too. That's a cool gun.
I mean, I paid $620 for both guns. So
Okay.
he was asking $375 for that, $325 for that one. That's upside down, but you get it. So $620 for both. I don't think I did bad.
No.
No.
So
Monty was eyeballing a Marlin 44 mag till I realized it was a Remlin. Anybody out there that knows Marlins knows you stay away from the Remlin versions. It looked good, but yeah.
Great, gorgeous. Probably would have bought it for Ron, did he tell me
yeah,
what it was?
luckily Ron knows
Yeah,
Marlins.
Ron knows Marlins.
You didn't buy anything, did you, Monty?
No.
I bought, just for fun, rescue flares, 5 for $20. They're outdated. Well, if you want some, there's a whole pile of them in there. You can go get them. You still got your stamp.
I'm good.
Like I said, I just bought them for fun. And then a supposedly universal 22 caliber speed loader. Paid $8 for that. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, back on the road. We're desperately trying to find something to buy off Marketplace on the way, but we're coming up with nothing. We got 5.5 hours left to get to Cape Girardeau. This is going to be a boring drive. We don't find something along the way to look at.
I know.
Come on, guys, you're letting me down here.
Well, usually you've got like 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, everything I found sold before today.
That's kind of what
We'll
this.
start looking.
Yeah, and everything else found is like, yeah, I ain't paying that much for that.
That or
it's just not that interesting.
it's just, it's either not interesting or it's sold.
Well, maybe we'll see something for sale along the way.
Yeah, sometimes we see stuff along the road.
We've never took this route though before. We always.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna, normally we drop down through Kirksville, but this time we're gonna go over to the eastern border of Iowa and drop down south and skirt through St. Louis that way.
I bought shotguns,
Yeah,
so you guys
already
need
ahead
to
of
like
the
pick
game.
it up a little bit.
We're just gonna drool on that Husqvarna shotgun.
We can.
You're not looking. We're gonna licking it.
Well, it could be worse.
It might get worse.
We don't know what Monty's gonna do back there with them.
All right, we're gonna head out. I think I'm ready to stop and get a little snacky poo somewhere.
Sounds good to me.
Wish us luck finding ways to waste our money.
Indeed.
Oh no. Check engine soon. We're doomed.
We're doomed.
We're fucked. So it seems to be running just fine, but let's investigate anyway. Evaporative emission system, purge control. Yeah, I think that's just after emissions. Probably has something to do with venting of the fuel tank, I believe. Evaporative emission system, purge control valve circuit.
EVAP?
Yeah,
Something to do with the charcoal canister.
that's what I'm thinking. Some way with the way the fuel tank's vented.
Or the EVAP canister in the back. I
Yeah.
didn't see it under there.
But that's the only code it's showing.
So nothing too big of a deal.
No. Not to me anyway.
This means that it's not venting well, apparently, or something.
Yeah. We will clear it and be on our way. Is it a fire or some sort of manufacturing plant over there? It doesn't really look like fire type smoke, not from here anyway. So we're thinking it's a fire. Me and Monty both thought we saw flames a little bit ago. Seems like the closer we get, the darker the cloud gets. I don't know how well it's coming through on the camera. Hey guys,
Yes.
happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you for spending Valentine's Day with me.
because I wouldn't want to be spending it at home with my wife.
Well, she doesn't want to be spending it with you.
In her mind, she's going, please leave.
But Monty, he's got no women problems. He's got that shit figured out.
He's the man.
Yeah, let's still believe anyway. You know, the only way that Valentine's Day could be better
What's that?
if Troy were here.
Yeah. What a bitch.
Yeah.
Scared of the little right.
He's afraid to get wet.
Hey,
might melt.
didn't you find some like personal lubricant in the door panel of this truck? And
Yeah, it was KY lube.
did you put it back in here?
No.
Oh, you ruined Valentine's Day!
This is no longer going to be fun for
Damn it.
anybody.
Thanks, Aaron.
You can spit on it.
We're in Illinois.
Yay.
Do the thing, guys. So these guys couldn't come up with anything. So I let Aaron take a drive while I looked on Facebook Marketplace, and I found something. I don't need it, but it's a good deal. Isn't that how all of us gearheads operate?
Yeah.
Yes.
The service engine soon light came back on a little bit ago, but it's still doing fine. Keep on trucking. What a champ. What was that called again?
The horseshoe.
Horseshoe. There's like toast and a hamburger patty
Smothered in cheese.
Yes, and all those fries. That thing was a heap when they brought that out.
It still is a heap.
What'd you have?
Patty melt.
Well, how was the first shoe?
Very good.
So you never heard of a shoe?
I think I have. It wasn't processing because I've never heard of the pony shoe. We're from Iowa, so.
I never heard
Okay.
of such a thing.
No, probably not. Actually, and it's funny, once you get past Springfield, half an hour from here.
It's just a kind of a local thing.
Yeah, I grew up in Springfield and here, and
Sure.
but the second I left here, poutine, brown gravy over.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody knows that one. But
No.
yeah. So, how's your mac and cheese burger?
Awesome. I
Good.
destroyed it.
It looks like you hated it.
Usually-
You're eating my favorite.
Usually I'm the last one to finish
That was my
eating.
favorite. I had mushrooms to mine.
Oh, that would have been really good.
Yeah, well now you know. Next time you come by, ask for mushrooms.
We still got a little left. You can squeeze a
You want
mushroom
me
in
to go
there.
get one in there to slide it in there? Thanks,
No,
guys.
thank you. Appreciate it.
It's almost 6 o'clock. We're about, what,
5:30.
maybe not quite 2 hours away from.
Yeah, just under 2 hours.
So we did have an issue. It was leaking into the rear seat. So we stopped here underneath the canopy, tried a little duct tape, and then the cab light came on for some unexplained reason. But if those are the biggest problems we're going to have, I'll take them. Here's what I found. Another set of tractor tires, 300 bucks. All 4 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I couldn't pass them up at that price. The other guys have decided to quit looking. They've wisely decided, well, there's why would be why the... No, it's still on. They've decided to stop shopping and save their money for the swamp meet tomorrow. Probably a good idea. This truck seems fancy enough that it kind of belongs here. Maybe not the crap on the trailer, but... Place is busy. There's always a girls volleyball tournament in town, same weekend as the swap meet. Well, the light's still on. We're gonna go get settled in the room a little bit, and we'll probably go out to dinner. When we come back, we'll probably just gonna have to unhook the battery or figure out a fuse for that to unhook. Everybody's on their phones talking to their sweethearts for Valentine's night.
She's already gone. I don't think she cares.
She's got a date tonight, huh?
She's got a date with a better man.
I got us Valentine's brownies.
Yeah.
Notice there's only 3. There'd have been 4 here if somebody else would have been here.
Did you say brownies or brown eyes?
Could have been one here for you, Troy, if you wouldn't have bitched out on us.
What a loser.
Yeah. It ain't even raining here, Troy.
Yeah. It's dry out.
Check this out. There's 2 errands here. Give him a kiss. Morning. It's swap meet day. Yay. We're gonna have to do this for our room next year. Let people know what we're all about. Morning, Ralph.
Morning.
Sam.
Sam. No coffee yet.
Where's Aaron at?
He's checking out. I think he's after the free breakfast.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. What do you notice out here?
It's not raining.
Yeah.
Troy. It's going to be a gorgeous day.
Yeah. 2 years gone, they're going to be so excited to see us back.
Yes.
And we brought Monty with us. That's really going to make them go crazy.
They're not going to know what to do.
I did get in trouble last weekend. After we was working on the truck, we went to a buffet and got Cindy and Ayla to go with us. And yeah, they felt tricked because they thought Monty was going too.
I'm sorry, but you can use me as.
Oh, I got blamed for it. They just claimed I was.
They ran me off, didn't you?
Well, that too, but we got the same parking spot we always get. This is our spot. We should just put a sign up.
Yeah.
This is parking for Misfit Toys only. I think they've opened it up earlier than what they have in the past, because before we was always leaving the hotel and it was daylight out. Did you guys take your vitamins this morning?
Yes.
You guys got your lunches?
No.
Got your galoshes?
Sure.
Galoshes or galoshes?
You guys be careful out there. There's a lot of weird people.
Okay.
I worry about these guys. You do your best to raise them, and then you just kind of have to set them free and be on their
Hope to
own.
make the right decision.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's go shopping, bitches.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it said open to public at 6:30, but the vendors are still setting up, and some even still pulling in to set up. It'll be okay though. It's a nice day. A lot of flow there. Nitrogen bottle, maybe?
That way there,
What else
you
it
got
do?
enough fuel in there.
Got an idea for one of these, perhaps. This looks like it could be somewhat easily modified to do the job. $40. Might be worth a risk. Well, that one's even better because the sides unbolt. Other than the price isn't better. Give me something to think about before I leave. Truck cab for a rat rod. Needing to do something with that short bed Ford wheeling rig I got. Kind of like to build like a rat rod looking thing. $279. I'm assuming that's the gear ratio, not the price. Can't imagine that being that cheap. HO72 with 410 gears. No price on it. Assume those are for like a dirt track car, not like an off-road vehicle.
Well, actually, he bought those for a pulling truck.
How much?
I think they're about $90 a piece. So I'd take $100 for both sets.
I don't find anything more worthwhile to spend my money on. Alrighty, Co-op grip spurs. 700 by 15. Yeah, I've mentioned this before in some of my other swap meet videos. The bad thing about getting here bright and early, when as soon as they open, there's a lot of guys still setting up, so you're walking through it multiple times to catch everything. This one's not big enough that that's a big deal. What ratio is the 9-inch?
What's that?
What ratio is the 9-inch?
I believe 355 or 373. I can pull it out of the thing.
Yeah, that's not anywhere close to what I needed, so. don't seem terrible. Probably covers it. Well, maybe not. 4,000, that's interesting too. Talking here, 32, 10 by 15. Not much for tread on that too. 1906, what's that make it?
That's a 650, I believe.
I'm sitting pretty good on those. I got 2 of them already.
What is that one? Did it tell you what it was?
He's saying it's a
I believe
650.
it's a 650. 1906, yeah.
Chinese knockoffs.
Is it?
It sure looks like it. Ain't got no markings on it.
It is. Well, right there. Osias.
This one looks like a
Yeah.
Chinese knockoff of a Holly.
Oh, it's a brawler.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which is the cheap version of a Holly.
$25. He's looking for an aftermarket small block Chevy starter, I assume. Saw you looking at a couple already.
Yeah. They're all the Chinese Hitachi, not cheapos.
That. Kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of a universal setup. Get in there. Oh, I'm gonna put the camera down so I can look at that.
See if I can find anything doing around here.
Yeah, 370. Doesn't say. $123. Two stick. Oh, it's a tiny one. $108. Huh. You're so small. Always like them. Maybe now's the time.
The air filter and everything is in the scoop.
A little different take on the old Volkswagen trike.
She said no.
I like how they even molded in the tube work into the door like that. Five of them. Interesting. Got here, look like 15s. cuttage going on there. It's like some sort of welded together yourself bumper kit. Might need these for the SuperCrew.
Those are sold right down there.
The steps?
Yeah, those are sold.
Trigger down there. No price on it. Here, looks like about 36 maybe. Or is it? Yeah, 36. 16-inch rim. What's we got here? 15, 25, 16s.
He said this.
15, 75, 16s. Interesting. It's a little top heavy. Not sure. Thought it was a Toyota. I was wrong. Military Michelins, coilovers, Kings, 1-tons, 14 bolt in the rear. Like MRAP wheels. Mostly stock.
You need it?
I do not. What's the price on it? Just out of curiosity.
$13,500.
Okay.
Best offer.
What's the engine?
It's a 5.3 LS off in it.
Okay.
It's got a Dana 60 front end, 14 bolt rear. It's got the 205 transfer case. It's got the switch in there to where you can actually do front dig only.
Sure. Just the one case. It's not doubled.
That I couldn't tell you. I didn't build it. I bought it from a buddy of mine. He needed his truck fixed, and I fixed his truck. And
Worked out a deal. Does look pretty well built, I'd say.
Yep. He's had a lot of fun at Turkey Bay in it.
What's the ratio on the 9-inch?
Huh?
What's the ratio on the 9-inch?
350.
I'm kind of looking for one like a really low gear, like in the 6s, for that project I was telling you about with the Volkswagen buggy frame.
Yeah.
He's a square body lover. I haven't looked at it yet, but from what he tells me, it seems like a pretty straightforward deal. 3,500, you say? I mean, yeah, it ain't pretty, but it's not a total rot box either. Holy shit, there's a floor in it.
Yeah.
The tires aren't fabulous, but they're far from being useless either. It's mostly, yeah, from what I can see. No shit. Those are bigger than 40s, ain't they? I think those are like a 42 or something.
Yeah, they're tall.
Yeah, 42.
42 by 15?
Yeah. 15, 42, 15.
Yeah, that's a lot of tire for those little axles.
Oh. Yeah, 10 bolt. Yeah, they're chained up there so nobody will steal it.
For $3,500 though, I don't think it's a bad deal.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun for $3,500. Like I said, it's not a total rot box.
If I had the money, it would have came home with me.
Yeah, if you hadn't bought those shotguns.
That's not what killed me. I didn't bring it up anyway. Maybe he'll take a deposit and we can come back.
Or maybe you can talk him down. Or
To
offer something else in trade.
a shotgun.
I want to take you home and love you.
I think it's got a body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
No, for the prices I've seen on Project Blazers, this seems very reasonable. Well, fellers, what'd you think of the swap meet this year?
It was good.
It's all right.
Didn't rain.
It didn't rain. Troy missed out on that.
Yeah, chump.
Little loser.
I think the vendors were about the same. They were just spread out differently because of those buildings that they were using.
Yeah.
There was less vendors up front, but more towards the back. I
I
think shoppers were down.
Shoppers are down. I think there was a few vendors that weren't here either, though. Because there's one spot that usually it's like packed in a circle, and there just didn't seem like that circle was filled up this year. But I don't know.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I don't care.
I will. I don't have very much.
We didn't do the contest because none of us was really seeing anything worthy of it. Do I need to come around there?
Nah. My 4 flap wheels are 5 for $10.
Which is
What?
Which is it, 4 or 5?
5.
5 for
5 for 10.
10. Not bad.
That's $2 a piece.
Yep.
Pretty smart that way.
I'm a consumer, and they're nice and thick, so they'll last a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You are a shrewd consumer.
Bought a pair of mechanic gloves for $4. Pair of line wrenches, Snap-on, $40.
Those are those ones you're going to try to steal, right?
Yeah, but the guy was ready to tackle me, so I
Yeah.
thought I better pay.
So I'm trying to sneak away with them.
And front bumper for my 53 pickup.
Let's pay for that.
35 for this.
Okay.
He would have come down. And that's it.
Your turn, Big Daddy.
I bought these 2 Snap-on quarter drive. That's a thumb ratchet, and then just a regular quarter drive ratchet. Paid $100 for both of those. Another Snap-on hard handle. You can't go wrong with a hard handle. Little
You're
hard.
one of them Snap-on guys, huh?
No, I got Mac tools. I do like Snap-on ratchets, and then I got a stubby 3/8, so real handy. I paid $100 for both of those. So,
And
and then I bought this Old Rock. It's a Performer RPM air gap. Looks a little rough, but all the threads are there. I paid $210 for that. So, and then I bought this Muncie shifter. So,
mega shifting.
yeah, and it's a Hurst. So, but I don't know. I paid $100 for that. So I kind of like the old Hurst shifters. So that's about it for me.
Okay, so I got that electric water pump. I'm kicking around an idea, and I wasn't actually looking for one of those today, but I started noticing electric water pumps, and then I asked about that one. I got it for 20 bucks. It's a good, I'm assuming that's a good name brand, Messier. I always see those in Jegs and Summit catalogs. Seemed like everything else I was seeing here was just, yeah, no name Chinese crap.
Yeah.
But even if it's no good, at 20 bucks, that was worth the risk.
Well, it's worth the braided line, probably.
Yeah. I got this weld-up bumper kit for $30. I have no idea what it's for. There's no paperwork with it, no part number, so I took a chance for 30 bucks on that. Probably for a damn Jeep, but I'm hoping maybe something I can put together and use for my 76 Bronco. Got these two wheels for my M151. Paid 10 bucks for the pair of those. And I think that's all I got at the swap meet. I didn't show these very well last night, but I picked these up along the way. These are BKTs 1120 or 11.2 by 20s. For my research, they should be 40 inches tall, but I haven't thrown a tape on them yet. I got all four for $300. The guy said they came with a side-by-side that he bought, and he just wanted them out of his way. They just popped up a few hours before. Yeah, the other two trips, we brought the trailer just because we had to haul Comets home. So we thought, as tradition, we'll bring the trailer. We thought 4 guys coming along in this little short bed, we would need the room. Yeah, we didn't need the room this year. We could probably cram all this in the truck bed, but yeah, I guess it's nice to have the trailer along just in case. Plus, we might find something on the way home.
Exactly. We're not home yet.
Yeah.
We've got 7 hours.
So, I mean, I think we've said this before. The swap meet itself is small enough that it's not worth the trip. But, you know, we had to have some sort of a test for the truck. And what was that you saying earlier?
Oh, we just wanted to spend all the time together that we have.
Time.
Yeah, something about not...
We all are just so close.
Yeah. Anyway, our next stop is in Arcadia, Missouri.
The sporting goods store.
Yeah, that's where those 2 Comets came from that I got. And there is a neat little gun shop there that's basically in a gas station. And it's quite impressive for as small as it is.
It is.
So we're going to head there and see what they got for guns. Time to pack this stuff away and start heading for home.
They seem a little high on some of their prices.
But they sure got a lot in there.
They do. A lot more than the last time we were here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for being such a small gun shop in a small town, it's amazing the amount of guns they got in there.
Lever action after lever action.
Yeah, just you never see that many lever actions in one place. Not even at a full-blown gun show, it seems like.
That was crazy.
Always worth the stop, even if you don't buy anything.
Yeah.
This truck is just making dreams come true. I've never ate at Waffle House. Today's the big day. You haven't, have you?
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been 40, 50 years since probably 50 years since I
So I'm gonna get my cherry pop today. Man, that was a good poop. That was so good, I think it crippled me. In a good way. This trip's been kind of boring.
Yeah.
Just because the truck is so flawless. We're not freezing to death. The seats are comfortable. Whenever I've been driving, I'm struggling to stay awake.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like they're so comfortable that you're uncomfortable. Like, how is that possible?
We really stepped up our game with this truck.
Yeah, we did.
And it's still a free truck.
Yeah, it's free.
Well,
nothing's ever free, but
You put a little money into it.
the buy-in price was free.
The truck in general was free, but everything else. You had to buy a parts truck
Yeah,
to make your free truck work.
but it was worth it in the end.
It was. It's been a pretty good truck.
Yeah. I like the truck.
We ain't home yet though.
Well, we know you like it by the way you drive it. You like it or hate it?
We don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna make it home in record time. We didn't find anything to stop and look at on the way home. Of course, Aaron's just been whining about that Blazer.
That was a pretty good impression. You've been practicing.
Yeah, nailed it.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Classic.
Okay, we're gonna try out these flares I got at the gun show. You guys want to count down? It may not work because unfortunately they were left in the back of the truck in a plastic bag and they got water in it. So
I should shut my light off. Okay, you do yours first, Mom.
Ready?
Okay, go.
oh my god, that thing goes.
Did that have some like recoil on that?
I hope that goes out before it reaches the ground because it is really dry here. We might be out there stomping out fire.
Oh my gosh.
Go out, go out.
It's not going out.
It's not going out. We're gonna have to go check on that. I think that's even off my property. Maybe we better not do another one.
I'm just thinking maybe not.
Yeah.
It went out.
It went out. Okay, let's go back.
Oops, do it.
Try to catch it with
God,
your
I should have
hand.
bought some of these. Look how bright it
That's
is.
cool. I wish I'd have bought more of those.
You know how freaking loud that is? Oh my gosh. I wonder if it like
That thing is further away than it seems, I bet.
yeah. Well, I'm wondering
Go out, go out.
if it is meant to go out when it hits the ground.
Yes, a little damn.
It should have been pointing it the other way.
Come on, go out. There it did, didn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
It's out.
Wowzers.
Yeah, we'd have a fire by now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up there and check anyway. You guys want to take off? That's fine. Just to be sure. Alright, it's the day after the swap meet. I'm happy to say that little bad lapse of judgment with the emergency flares did not seem to be any tragedy. I did go out, I drove around and made sure no fires got started because of that. That was a terrible idea. Very terrible idea. It's the middle of winter here and there is no snow cover on the ground, so all sorts of dead, dry grass and leaves. All is well on that front. I'm going to get the truck and trailer unloaded and then we'll do the final report on the trip and the truck. All right, As you can surmise by the video, the truck did fabulous from a mechanical point of view. It did have several little issues. The check engine light that came on, as you recall, we checked it. It was just an evaporative thing, which was basically, I don't know what, something to do with how the gas tank vents through the charcoal canister and whatnot. Didn't affect drivability. It did come back after I cleared it. I went ahead and checked it a little bit ago with the code reader, and it was the same thing, so I cleared it. Not a big deal, no big issue. I don't even care about that if it comes back. The leaky rear window. Now, as you recall, I was going to strip the tint off of this later on, but I think what I'm going to do now that this window is leaking, I'm going to just rob the window out of that one and put it into here. I believe this window bolts in, so that will allow me to get in there and check all the seals as well. The light back here that was staying on, it doesn't seem to be doing that now, but I think, now this is just a theory, I think that was connected to, we were getting a door ajar light here on the dash. Now my sport track, both of my sport tracks that I've had in the past did that. Something was wrong with one of the switches. I think I believe the switch is somewhere here in the latch, and something goes a little haywire with it, and it's reading it as the door not being shut, and that makes the dome light stay on, which I already noticed with this when I was doing the interior. Somebody has already pulled all the bulbs out of the dome light, and I think that's why. It was because it was reading it as the door being ajar, and the light would stay on and not shut off. And I think that's what the issue is with the back cab light as well. I will see if I can get... Seems like I had this problem with a Lincoln I had years ago, and it was basically, it was told to get in there and just lubricate the latch up really well, and that did work for my Lincoln. I'll try that with this, and we'll see what happens with that. At various times, each one of us would smell something hot, like a hot oil smell, just briefly. The morning after we left the swap meet, we stopped at a gas station. I checked all the fluids. Everything was good. I couldn't find any leaks. Later that night, as we were coming home, we stopped at Troy's because we were going right by his place because, you know, we wanted to give him shit for not going. We pulled into his shop. I was sitting there bullshitting, and yeah, there was a leak right there. It was antifreeze, and I'm assuming it was coming from that hose that was leaking before. So I'll have to get in there. I don't know if I will put a new hose in it or try the old hose that came off the 5.4, different clamp or something. Not a serious deal, but we're wondering if that might have been just that little drip of antifreeze blowing back here on the exhaust, and maybe that's what one of us would smell once in a while. Now, as far as towing versus driving, this thing I think will make a great, just a daily driver. Towing, it wasn't so great. You could do it. I wouldn't want to tow a heavy trailer with a big heavy vehicle on it, and that's mostly to do with the large tires and the stock 355 gearing. It would do it for a short distance, but for a long distance I think that would have some serious ramifications on the life of probably the transmission, most likely. I think this would actually make a decently suitable tow rig if I went in there and changed the gearing on it. So this is definitely going to become my daily driver for a while. As much as I loved that gray F250 there, I loved it because it was just a simple, rugged truck that would tow. But man, that thing was killing me on mileage. A 460 with 410 gears, it was terrible. And another good thing, a really good thing about this, these seats did not wreck my old abused back. And that is a huge bonus. But yeah, anyway, this will be replacing the F250 as my daily driver until I get this Ford Ranger done, which hopefully will be the next video. It's pretty damned close. And then I don't know what I'll do with the F150. I'll probably just turn it over to the girlfriend because she seems to be taking a little bit of an attraction to it. So what are the future plans for it other than just driving it? Well, I don't know if anybody noticed this during the filming of that video when we got it running. This thing is not four-wheel drive. It's two-wheel drive. And yeah, we live here in the Midwest. Four-wheel drive is awfully handy in the winter. In the future, I would like to make it four-wheel drive, but I'm not going to do that until one of two things happens. Number one, these tires get wore out, because if I do make it four-wheel drive, I will not be using, I'll be changing both axles out, and these have a different bolt pattern than the other axles I will put in. Or number two, if something in the front suspension gets worn enough that it makes more sense to just go ahead and switch it to four-wheel drive than to keep repairing it. I will be able to pull the transmission transfer case out of this parts truck to use in that when I convert it to four-wheel drive, but the axles are a different matter. I do have multiple sets of Super Duty axles sitting around here. I think last count I had maybe 7 or 8. I'm compulsive about when I see a cheap set on Marketplace or an entire parts truck. Then I just have to go buy it for some stupid reason. So I could go with that option, which seems like way overkill. If I go with that option, I'm going to want to lift it some more and put even bigger tires on it. Or I might take the axles out from underneath the Sport Track, because unfortunately it has developed quite a bit of a rust problem in the frame rail right here. It's kind of hard to show. When I got this truck, the frame was kind of scaly anyway, and now there's like 2 sections of frame that are riveted together right in that area, and there's a cross member that comes across. It's fixable, but man, it would be just a huge amount of trouble. I could get another chassis to put underneath it, but I'm just not sure that's worth the effort. These are already geared 410. Kind of makes sense to use them, but I don't know. We'll see in the future how that all pans out. Hate to do it to this. Now, before we wrap this video up, I'm kind of curious about, I want to see if this water pump works for my $20 investment. I'm gonna see if I can rig something up just to see if it works, and then we will mess around with this bumper and see if I can figure out how it's supposed to go together, and if there's any way possible I can get it to fit on my 76 Bronco, if I even like it. The guy selling it said he thought it was for a Toyota, but he had no idea. And when I was looking over, I could not find any paperwork, any shipping, any identification on it whatsoever. He let me open this box up and there was nothing in there. Maybe there'll be something when I peel this main body open. But right now I'm gonna get on that water pump. All right, so I think I got a way set up here to try this, but before I go any further, let's find out if the pump even turns. Woo, woo. I expected it to be louder than that, but who am I to say? I don't have any experience with these things. But it is actually turning. On to the next step. All right, I doubt this is gonna work, because I doubt these pumps are rated to prime themselves fighting gravity like that, but we'll give it a shot. This is the easiest way I can try it without starting to clamp stuff down. But I'm not expecting success at this point. Now. Alright, but you have to get it down there in the water. This may not be low enough either. I would have thought it would have done that, maybe not. Alright, I'm not giving up yet. Basically, this pump is not made to lift or to pull, it's just made to circulate. So I'm going to use the length of this hose to be used as a reservoir. We'll see what happens that way. Oh yeah, it's working well enough that the hose supply can't even keep up with what the pump wants to push. We'll have my assistant there open up the water flow a little. You don't want to be on camera though. A little more. That's all the way? No, that can't be. I'm going to call this a win. Yeah, it makes a nice healthy jet of water there until it runs out of flow and starts sucking air. Thank you, Helpy. She's so shy. I'm not going to have time to put this together anyway. Let's just see what we can find. Well, this is good. It's actually made for a winch, so I was hoping for that. No paperwork. Still. Alright, it is a couple days later. I didn't get back to the bumper because we had a couple of really nice days and I wanted to get some stuff done outside while we still had some nice weather. Figured this could wait till a colder day, which is here now. Alright, let's see if we can get this puzzle put together. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is these fit right in here. There's no other logical option for them, and both of these are going to fit in here widthwise, especially that one because that has the winch mounting pattern on it. But anyway, let's get started with these first. Now I'm only going to tack weld this together because obviously there's no instructions. If I make a mistake, it'll be easy to knock it back apart and rectify the problem from there. Rectify, that's a fun word. Okay, so I could hold this in there and try to line it up with, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3 different planes. Instead of, you know, messing around, jiggling around that's what I'm going to do. Take one of these, just butt it right up in there, as you can see, and then set this in there. Voila, perfect fit. So I wanted to try to put the winch plate in next. I've kind of set it down in here a couple ways, and obviously it goes above where the fair lead comes through, but you don't really have a reference point of where to put it. But these little pieces caught my eye even before I wanted to start putting that in. I thought that was no coincidence that these had the same size hole as here and here, and they were shaped basically the same. So when I held them up there, it was correct. That was not a coincidence. I think what these are, I think these serve two purposes. At this point, I think this, anyways, is my theory. This thickens this up so you can put a shackle into there, and it also provides a ledge for a reference point for mounting the winch plate, I'm hoping. Let's clamp them in place and see how that works out. Oh yeah, I think that looks like just a dandy fit. Alright, so logic is telling me that this has to go here. I can't see any feasible use for it there. The width, or I guess the height of it, right here, is perfect. But that's about it. I'm assuming these are drain holes. Maybe this is an access hole to get in there and bolt your license plate, run cords through it or whatnot, but if you'll notice, it doesn't really fit the width here. This corner sticks out, and down here, this corner sticks out. So I'm going to hold off on this, even though I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. But maybe there are some other factors to line it up or take care of these sharp corners that are, I don't know. I can't hardly believe this would all be open right in there without any support, but I still got plenty of pieces left. Let's maybe move on to running the side pieces. Okay, to get my side pieces going here, I figured these were one of my two options for the actual top plate. And I've come to the conclusion it's this one because it looks a little more stylized, and more importantly, the width here is perfect for that. Whereas the width for this one is going to be more right in there, which is a pretty good match. I did bevel these edges down to about a 45 to get good weld penetration, and also right there. This only go on one way, like that. If you try going the other way, you have a huge gap there. You start hailing here all of a sudden. Turned around and it's hailing inside too. One of my skylights is damaged. Oh well, back to work. Okay, got 3 more spots figured out here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you. This is going to be kind of tricky. You got this long tapered piece. There is a specific way to go in. I bet it's not tapered enough that it's a huge deal. You could probably go either way, but it definitely does fit better one way. Just a tiny bit better this way. Or maybe it's just my imagination. All right. We got the bottom piece here. Like so. And then this piece, my hand is in the way, but it goes into here. And I know it doesn't look like it because of the way it's fitting, but I can only do so much with 2 hands here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece in place first, and that will, I think it will help me to fit these other 2. Now, occasionally I have been taking all these little gussets and whatnot and trying to find places for them, but so far I've had no luck. It would not surprise me at all if you knew, had instructions and knew what order to put stuff together. So these might actually assist you in aligning these bigger pieces. But yeah, no instructions, so I have no idea where they go or how they're supposed to help at this point. Alright, finally found a spot for one of these smaller pieces. Little, I guess, end cap you might call it. Ow! Hot! Woo! That got in there somehow. Ha ha! That's always fun. Don't you guys worry, I'll be fine. Well, that finishes up one side. I took everything that matches what I've done over here and got it out of the way so I know what I have left. Here's what I've come up with so far. Obviously these are the mounting plates specific to whatever this went to. There we go, right there. As you can see, there's a notch that fits into that groove. I have found that this little doodler goes right there. Now, I won't be using these, so these are irrelevant as well. So I can get rid of those 4 pieces right there. I'm assuming these are something to do with a specific mount for whatever this was made for, so I'm not going to worry about those. These 4, I'm assuming, are tabs for mounting lights or a light bar. Again, don't care about that, so those go bye-bye. Which leaves me with 6 pieces. I've got 2 of these triangular things, which seems logical to me that they might go here, but they just don't fit. They just don't fit. I don't know. I don't know. And then these pieces, these seem like they're large enough that they should be pretty important, but I cannot get them to fit anywhere. I've tried every combination. The only thing I can come up with where they actually kind of fit If I get them down in here, you got to find a certain way to turn them, but then that still leaves, even if you did put it there, you've got this jaggedy edge here, and then it blocks access to this hole for putting a shackle. So yeah, pretty sure they don't go there, even though that's the only place I'm even getting close to making them fit. And the third pieces are these. Now I'm assuming, because they put these fancy lightning holes in them, that these are supposed to be kind of out front or on top, and where they'd be visible. Well, I was pretty happy with the fitment of all this, and pretty sure I was not going to find the place where all those extra parts are going to go. So I went ahead and welded up this side. In the process, I did realize, well, I think I have a theory where one of those pieces goes. The triangular piece is strangely the exact shape as the actual bumper mount. So I don't know, maybe that's just supposed to go there for a little bit of extra thickness. I would have thought it would have been better to make it completely triangular this way. You would get a lot more meat in your clevis attachment point there, but you know, whatever. I don't know, maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. As again, I don't know if I'll even be using this bumper at all. I was really dreading trying to tack weld this side together. I thought I was going to run into all sorts of trouble with finding ways to position it, but just flipping it upside down and sticking it on this flatbed, it worked out perfectly. Why didn't I think of this with the other side? Well, damn it, I ran out of wire and I didn't quite finish welding this. Had to do this full run right up here, and then I was going to go inside and do a couple more right in there. Well, I went and got some welding wire and finished it up. Welded this hoop on, and that made me immediately realize where these pieces went. Now that it's all together, I realize this thing, you know, this is a full-size truck bed I'm welding this on. This is obviously for some sort of a full-size truck. It's not shaped. I haven't ruled it out being able to use it for my 76 Bronco with a little bit of cutting and trimming and modifying, but it's not looking good. It's not kind of what I hoped for. So that's kind of why I went ahead and welded it all up. I can kind of tell that. Now is the time to do it while everything was clean, because it's probably just going to sit around and rust now. So it's best to get it all welded now, despite what I might or might not do with it. No matter what happens to it, the real work now is going to come in grinding these welds smooth, like I did right here. I did them here just because I needed to get in here and weld these, and I thought it'd be hard to get in there and smooth those out with all that crap in the way, so I did that. But you can see how nice it will look once it's fully done. Whether that's done by me in the future or not, I don't know. I think I'm probably just going to throw this up on Marketplace, see if I can't get a couple bucks out of it. If it doesn't sell, then maybe I'll try to put it on something. I gotta say, for 30 bucks, the risk, even though it doesn't look like I'm going to use it, this was fun putting together. If you're one of my 17, I don't know, I might have 19 loyal viewers by now, you know that I work almost exclusively with crap. Rusty old used metal, I have to shape it myself, grind it, clean it, and weld it. This was almost, well, it was a joy to put together. Even though I don't know what brand it is or what it's for, it was fun putting together. The metal was already shaped. The only grinding I had to do was just swipe off some surface rust in a few spots from just it sitting around and getting moisture on it. It was fun. What can I say? I keep blathering about it, but it was fun putting it together. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. So thanks for watching. Until next time.
Watch out for your cornhole, bud.